Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the grand finales of the Moon Sub Circuit Diamond and Below tournament. This is Wet Lemons versus Pharakeet Security Squad. Everything's already set up. We're looks like just getting the maps ready. Starting off on Lijiang Tower.
I'm just waiting to watch who dabs harder in this tournament.
Yeah, you got to dab on them haters. They say you're diamond, you just dab on them.
So interesting change of pace. Starting off on King of the Hill map instead of the Escort map. And the finals is best of 5, correct?
Yes, it is best of 5. First
a lot
team
more
to
games
3
going to
wins.
be played.
Yeah.
But yeah, starting on the King of the Hill, I'm going to start on this good old Lijiang.
Now, we have not seen Pharakeet Security Squad play on our side of the... Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they've been streamed on the other end.
Mm-hmm. But we have been keeping up with What Lemons, and this team has just shown a lot this tournament, basically. Good coordination. They do have some rough spots, and they can tend to fracture, especially in some King of the Hill maps.
I was going to say, however, that I've actually seen a good amount of these players play before. Like, I know Asian, Disco, Meaning of 42. All pretty good players. Skeezy's a really good Lucio. And Mr. Canada. A little lacking in the tanks, but he can get the job done for the most part. I haven't seen Raven with his edgelord name.
Oh, turn it up.
Hey man, you gotta have that one edgelord in the group.
Looks like a fairly standard team comp. Morty is still sticking to that Reaper. He seems like he likes it a lot.
Again, it's just King of the Hill maps tend to be scrappy. Reaper is good in those scrappy fights. So,
but even then, Farah is so good on King of the Hill, especially Lijiang. Like, you can stay fairly safe. I know you can't really hold the point.
Oh, the Mercy gets booped off. I don't like. I understand what you're saying about the Farah. It's just Reaper shreds tanks a lot better than Farah does. Also, like, if they have a Reinhardt, which they do, it gets to the shield faster. And like a Winston and a Hog who tries to do anything into a Reaper, it's just gonna have a bad day. Whereas like Farah kind of counters the Hog, she can kind of deal with the Winston, whereas the Reaper is just like, oh yeah, like that's a Reaper, I don't want to go anywhere near it. Plus you also have to deal with hit scan this Farah, which is sad.
Leaf shield gets burned down and immediately Mr. Canada goes for the Earth Shot, or the sound barrier coming out from Pharakeet as they start doing some damage, as they have a little bit more protection. Leaf getting a little bit low as Meaning of 42 pushes up. He gets that res off on himself. And the charge, I don't know what happened there. I think he tapped him with his nose as Skeezy gets the kill on it.
And
Dragon Blade coming out.
I don't know if it's necessary though. They pretty much had already won that point. Mario's just going to try to hover his way out of this, but that Genji's going to be on
they need to get this kill. He doesn't have his, not sure what that deflect was. Probably should have just started throwing some shurikens at him. Probably expecting him to turn or shoot back. 53% to 17% at this point. Disco's in a bad spot, being shot at by Morty. Leaf pushing up for the most part. The grab comes out, pins him all to a wall. Mercy's at least behind. And the shield is going to keep a lot of people alive. Meaning of 42 is the only one to die, and Leaf gets rezzed by Lanybug. Lanybug pops that ultimate, gets the double res off as Demi picks up the kill on Asian. And it's like Lanybug's just standing above the point, staying alive. As Disco goes down before he can...
Hear Orion charge off the edge there, killing Morty with Mr. Canada.
42, Meaning of, that is. 42, I think, is a...
Morty's just giving the door why in chat.
Why though?
Why you have to be so rude? Going.
Ravenclaw and Asian both have their ultimates for this fight. The only one up for the Wet Lemons is Leaf.
Well, Darth is going to get his ultimate pretty soon here, but yeah, no one else. Oh, Demi's going to have his. He's going to have a sound barrier. Trying to shatter,
And
but not going to get
block
it.
on the Earth Shatter. Both Reinhardt's down. Asian gets the high noon off. Doesn't get anyone, and Ravenclaw cleans up the rest of the kills. Only one on the point.
This is
Yeah, no one on the point. It was a full wipe, pretty much.
yeah. Something that we've been talking about for a lot of this series is just the Deadeye usage. The Deadeye was not necessary there. Ravenclaw had already cleaned up most of the team with his Dragon Blade. The Deadeye didn't even get anyone. Like I don't even think he saw anyone using it. So could have just used it for pressure at some other point.
I mean, if you were gonna be playing devil's advocate here, I did kind of push them into Ravenclaw's blade, and the grab's gonna knock them all together as the charge takes out Reinhardt. That's gonna be another team wipe. Only one up is Lanybug and Morty, and Morty's gonna go down right now. Team kill all around.
So at least on our end, we've been watching a lot of Zaryas who haven't been able to combo that effectively. I mean, we saw some good Pharah, and like we saw the Anubis with the Hanzo ultimate. Just
and
getting
then you have also
minutes.
the teams that one Zarya grab and everyone pops their ultimates trying to get a kill.
Yeah, no one
Leaf's
dies.
the only one to get shattered there, and he's gonna go down. The grab is gonna keep everyone.
Yeah, speaking of a bad grab.
Yeah, Leaf or Ravenclaw is just getting his ultimate non-stop, and he's getting some good value out of it. That one a little bit less, and the damage boosting from the Mercy is just gonna keep them going. Good work from Pharakeet.
Yeah, Ravenclaw doing so much work, just showing that he's the true Hokage of the village. But I cannot those Zarya grabs. Those are beautiful out of Pharakeet.
Yeah, like I think every one that he's had has been at least 4 people.
Has been 4 people, and then they all die at the end. I mean, we saw at the end there, Adam trying to grab. No one followed it up. He got 3 people. He got 2 supports in it, and just no one in position to follow it up. And
it was almost like
you're wasted.
To stall, like, which I don't get. He kind of just kept them away from the fight. He actually pulled people out of the line of fire from some of the teammates, and it looks like Ravenclaw's gonna be swapping up to Pharah. Everyone's gonna go White Room, however, and he's actually expecting that. He's gonna be firing shots from a distance down that tunnel.
I think
he's on the flank now.
Go Bridge. Bridge is just too volatile. You can easily, even with like a Lucio, you can potentially just get some cheese kills off of it.
Canada's being healed up by Mercy. Looks like Disco is going to be the first of the Mercy to get his ultimate at this point. Getting a good pocket on Raven for the most part. But Raven's going to be taken out by Darthon. Might want to swap off against versus the Soldier and things like that. It's not going to be great. And Adam's just going to build ultimate, or not ultimate, just going to build damage off of everything Pharah does. There are comps where it's good, and then there's times where it's just, you might not want to...
What, the Pharah?
Yeah, the Pharah. There's times where it's really good. Like, I feel like for that last point, he had a lot of cover, but here, if you want to attack his Pharah, you're either going to get a boop, or you're going to... Yeah, you're pretty much out in the open. Any hit scan's going to do.
He realizes that and switches back to his Genji. Flex the Fire Strike.
Genji also does pretty good versus Reaper. Like, Reaper's up in his face, and he deflects a shot back.
Oh, gets booped into the enemy team. Morty with the Death Blossom actually gets nothing off all the healing and the deflects, though.
Yeah, the deflects, the healings, everything keeps them alive. And Disco, with the Valkyrie, flies away from it all.
Adam actually goes off the edge sometime during that fight as well.
Oh, no, Adam, why?
That's why he had so much to live for.
He's charging back in, though.
Yeah, Mr. Canada just swatting people around with that Winston ultimate, but...
Darthon pops his tac visor. Raven's looking for an opportunity to get in on that. Gets a dash, dashes through. The grab comes out.
Also want to try to combo, but only getting Lanybug. There's the Dragon Blade, though.
Demi does use his sound barrier to keep them all alive, but yeah, Morty cleans up that kill at the very end there. The sound barrier popped a bit early, actually saved them. The Dragon Blade Q sound hit that panic button, you know.
How do you feel about the Reinhardt on this point?
Because
I don't know
a lot recently, and honestly, on this, I'd much rather play Winston on King
Yeah.
of the Hill.
It just seems like Reinhardt's way too slow. I mean, like, if you're scrapping on this point, he misses a Shattered. But it's, like, decent, but if you're fighting out in the open, I'd rather have a Winston or a Diva.
And now they have Junkrat and Reaper. Those scrappy fights we're talking about, it's just intense fight even more as
Morty, Death Blossom.
Morty only goes for the...
Morty,
He
no.
dies! Morty, no! You're feeding, dude, come on.
Oh my god, that's some feels bad too. Death Blossom on top of the Junkrat Marty Dom, and
Oh, Canada, that was a not a valuable shatter there.
it was a Canadian ultimate.
Yeah, CA ult.
But
I like the ones where it's like a Genji's getting the resets. He dashes through, gets a kill, dashes back to get someone else, and just right as they go off, he stops his movement. Disco's going to be using his Valkyrie to kind of keep Raven alive for the most part. Raven getting some big damage on Morty. Morty's not going to win that fight as long as he's
leaps in the
talking.
back.
Yeah,
So
it's
could potentially. There's the Death Blossom though. He's going to die instantly, but gets Laney-Bug.
gets 2 supports.
Oh, he got the second one too. Holy! And now there's Disco.
And there's the
back
yeah.
up.
Darthon, the last one alive. Can he get out? He's
helpful.
yeah,
health,
he's fine. The hops.
It's slightly worrying, but Wet Lemons did get it to overtime on their push, so they do have some time to work with to try and get this point. But it's going to be hard to push into a Junkrat.
Yeah. Push into a Junkrat Reaper combination with a Reinhardt shield. As long as Canada can block this shatter, I don't see them getting this fight. They're going to have to burn through his shield. The grab comes
And there's
out
a
with
grab.
that
Good shatter!
He sees it coming, but it doesn't matter because... Oh, it does. It does matter. They're going to clear this fight.
IQ shatter!
200 IQ shatter. Asian, can you do it, man?
No one's going to die to the Mariodon this time. That's going to be Wet Lemons taking this point. I don't think anyone can get back in time. Even not, Leaf is going to kill himself. Oh my god, I wasn't with you on that. I thought they were, even with that really good shatter, they were going to die off of that grab, but...
Yeah, because they had the Junkrat just spamming into it.
But Adam showing him that he's the true Reinhardt in the game.
Yeah, Adam finally pulled one out, managed to get a good shatter. This set, that is. He's had quite a few good ones.
Yeah, Adam's been just doing really good on Reinhardt throughout this series. I mean, I don't think I've seen anyone charge Reinhardt ultimates as fast as, or like ultimates in general in this game. I mean, there's been some Zaryas where he's grabbed and then had like 60% afterwards. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Did he even use the grab?
It's all about good positioning, kind of right place, right time, and landing those shots that need to be hit. Like the fire strikes he gets off are really valuable. Speaking of which, actually, Mr. Canada goes down early on. Fire strikes takes a big amount of damage and his shield just gets burned down. The res, however, resets his shield and he's gonna be pushing up here.
Yeah, Mori really low. He's popping ship because he stepped on the trap.
Adam's in a bad position. If he gets focused down here, that's him dead. There it is, him dead, but there's no res from the side of Pharakeet.
Laney-Bug had the res because no one died, so Adam just get out of that for free, and they capped the point early on here.
42 is going to be charging up his ultimate. He's at 71% already. Speaking of fast ultimates.
Adam has his already. Just talking about that, Adam charges his ultimate super fast. There's a Junkrat tower coming in, though. He's looking for something.
Going for the supports. He gets them both. Raven is just on a mission to kill the supports before any fight ever starts.
I mean, to be fair, that tire is
That's a good, yeah.
Nowadays. Speedy Gonzalez on that tire.
He has good focus. He went right past the Reinhardt knowing that that's not the person he wanted to kill because he saw 2 supports clumped up together.
So now it's up to Wet Lemons to push on to this point.
Oh, Adam. We just gave you praise.
Adam. No.
He dies to the grab itself. Look at that kill feed.
Yeah.
The grab alone killed him.
That was an itchy trigger finger, I think. He had no reason to pop shatter there.
Yeah, I mean, Canada had his shield up in his face. Like, there was no signs of him dropping it. He had just used his fire strike.
Adam thought he was playing 4D chess and he was actually playing 1D chess. Feels bad. But shatters like that happen all the time, and it's just he has to come back. There's the grab to come up onto the but nothing the combo.
Yeah, the sound bear. Oh, death. Morty.
5 people!
Morty,
Oh my god, Morty.
Most beautiful death blossom I've ever seen.
Morty, those people had families.
Burns through the Lucio shield and everything. Even the res Disco popped his ultimate just to get a bit of extra healing. Might not have been smart to pop double support ultimates there. Not might, it definitely wasn't smart to pop both support ultimates there. But they're going to be going for a new approach.
Come down center. Shatter
only gets 42 in that. 42 is fine because he has a bubble in the pocket on him.
I'm going to not go down, but they res.
Canada down, and he's back up once again. Asian, the 3-man. The ultimates from Pharakeet are just way, like, they're so on point versus that of, yeah, there you go. It's just accepting his death. The only person I've seen who's been getting very, like, you know, the beautiful ultimates are Morty, but every single ultimate from the side of Pharakeet has been on point.
I mean, we've seen like really good ultimates come out of Ravenclaw, both on his Genji and his Junkrat. We've seen really good grabs come out of 42. Canada's had some good shatters. Asian, I mean, just saw the 3-man Deadeye. Man, this team is playing out of their mind.
Raven, I think every single one of his ultimates, he's gotten at least 2 kills. Usually the supports, like, and that just makes way for the team.
Yeah, we're waiting for who left. Actually, can't say in the feed anymore, but one person on Pharakeet has DC, so we're waiting on the. I was actually about to make a joke about Asian like having to like calm himself down after getting.
It was Skeezy.
Okay.
I know in the custom games, every once in a while he just disconnects.
No, that's a common thing. I mean, for my college's tryouts, I think like we were doing games, and every time we started a new game, someone DC'd at the beginning.
Yeah, you have to pause.
Hashtag custom games.
Yeah. Get on it. Small indie developer, Blizzard. Pyro. I see 2 are keeping the timer up. Both teams only have 5 minutes in their bank.
I actually didn't know that.
Yep.
Well, I feel left out. I'm the only one without a timer. It feels bad, man. Okay, it's easy back though.
Good time. They just wiped the team. He is playing Lucio, so he can speed himself in. They did change it so he does have his speed boost back. But
yeah, imagine if that happened in the middle of a team fight and you just lost a player randomly. That has to be some really feels bad.
Yeah,
man.
and you can't pause during a team fight.
Oh, you can't? Oh.
No.
Speaking of which, grab entire coming down.
Doesn't get anyone. I don't know how that didn't. It was right on top of them, and the shield is facing the other direction.
They're still dying either way, though.
Yeah, Canada is just going in with the fire strikes, the charges, and the swings.
To point out who they have to get on point after this, or they lose this round.
Yeah, they learned to lose the first match. They have to go.
Oh god, I don't think they can. The
Demi Mage.
Yeah, Demi and
Darthon has to go. He has to run. Morty, go Morty.
Morty,
you're gonna do it, Morty. You're gonna win the game.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, Adam finally blocks one. Laney looking to get in there. Gets the res.
Leaf back up.
Leaf gets in. Demi's back in finally.
The frog's hopping as fast as he can. Oh my god, he's off the point. They're all back. Morty's
Lucio battle. Lucio battle.
Death Blossom, he could reset. There's the Death Blossom. Shatter! Are they gonna reset this?
They're gonna holy shit.
Oh my god, is Morty about to reset this off the Death Blossom? Mr. Canada is trying to swing his best. Ravenclaw is also trying to be a Junkrat on point. Can't get anyone. The mind's not gonna catch anyone. Ravenclaw trying his best, but he has no ability. That is 111's taking the point back.
That was all turned around because, like I said, Morty just has the right positioning for his Death Blossoms. I was confused as to why he wasn't doing Pharah. If you hadn't seen him earlier, he was doing a really good job on Pharah. But that Death Blossom, clear.
Holy. Oh my god.
And they still have 2 ultimates. Meaning of 42, Mr. Canada. Actually, ultimates are really close.
Yeah, there's the down division attack. Gonna get
Ladybug. That's a good target. They're gonna charge in. They're gonna go in off of that.
Disco's
still up looking for an opportunity to res and double grab.
Going to get 2 people off that grab. Adam just swinging away. They might hold it. Skeezy's the only one left alive. 95%. No one. The tire's coming, but it doesn't count as a person. They're gonna kill it anyway.
If only.
Oh my god! What Lemons wins that?
But the sweat.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be a tilter. Oh my god, dude. That hold.
That was an amazing turn on Wet Lemons. I thought it was over. It was at 99%. Death Blossom coming in, they probably weren't even thinking that they had it up. But yeah. Morty, the true carry of Wet Lemons.
Morty putting the team on his back there. I mean, we're happy at Morty, but that was actually real. Like, I was making a comment about it that Morty on that last fight had 99% on his ultimate. So I was like, oh yeah, Morty can definitely Morty can get like one hit off, he can get Death Blossom and try to do it. But then he dies, and I'm like, oh well, it doesn't matter anymore. But then they managed to stall that fight out long enough for Morty to come back, and what we didn't talk about is Adam got a shatter off on Canada, and he couldn't shield it. So Morty had free reign on this Death Blossom.
Yeah. There was no shield, there's no bubble or anything for them to block. And he just got his full Death Blossom off. Managed to get 3 people, I believe, with that kill. Not the 5-man that we saw earlier, but definitely turned the point for him.
Yeah, that was just an amazing set of events for Wet Lemons, and managed to just eke out that victory.
Now, maybe if Pharakeets didn't all go up top, they would have had a better chance at that. They did get Laney in that fight, but the instant jump down kind of left everyone in a split position. They just were sporadic after that. They had no focus. They got the 1 kill and they just kind of jumped in.
So after that amazing play by Morty, they went up top, tried to get some kills off that Deadeye, and they get Laney, which is pretty good. But just after that, it's just as you said, they kind of played split up. They didn't manage to get any kills off of that. And then the grab, it came down to whose grab was better, and Leaf's grab actually turned out to be better because it was right up. Adam was right there, and he just swung away at I think it was like 3 people who got caught in it, and it was one of them was Dixo.
Yeah, Disco.
Yeah, Disco. So let's see. So just a pee break, and looking like the players are going to go on to Route 66. So, God, that game was so long that I forgot. So that was the first game, right?
That was the first game.
Oh my gosh! Imagine both. We go to a 5-game series.
Oh, don't curse us now. Better knock on some wood, my man.
Yo, dude, that'd be amazing. I love commentating games like that.
Oh, you haven't had the Curse of Snow where it's always 5 rounds and always to the finals. But I do like what I do. It's fun to do it.
Yeah, dude. It's boring when you get like a steamroll. When you get like comebacks like that play.
Those are the games you want to see.
I need some water after that. Alright, looks like we're getting into game now, Route 66. So, real question here, Snow. Are we going to see Morty on Bastion again?
I don't think so. I think they learned their lesson.
Are you sure? I don't know. I've seen Morty play that Bastion consistently.
Yeah, every time it's not worked out. You saw how fast he swapped off of it on Hanamura.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if he brought it out, but it looks like he's going to stay on that Reaper. Oh wait, they're on defense. It's attack Bastion that they run. I always get the colors confused. I always take like red team as like the second team and not like the attacking team.
Yeah.
But this Reaper on defense worked really well for them in their last series. I mean I talked about it a lot last time. The Reaper, especially when you get in front of the gas station, yeah, it's just super scrappy there, so it favors Reaper. Also, like if you have like a Winston, Genji, etc., who die at the top of the gas station, having a Reaper up there to deal with them also helps out immensely.
Well, it looks like we might actually see. I don't think it's going to actually go through, but Raven on the Widow, not that bad. If you follow along the far right along the ledge, you can actually get a quick shot off on the high ground. Like Reinhardt's usually jump down, which leaves everyone up top open. If you can get a pick off on the supports that usually hide up there for a little bit, waiting for their team to take damage so they can heal up. You can get a good pick off, but like I said, it's probably just a troll pick. Swaps off over to the Genji.
Yeah, I was gonna be really surprised if Raven didn't run Genji here. Genji's really good on this first point. I mean, we talked about how the Reapers there that trying to deal with like a diver up on the gas station, but I mean, they only do that because it's good.
Yeah, Genji does well versus Reaper. Actually, it kind of goes both ways. A Reaper
it's a skill matchup, pretty much. Depends who's like better.
What I've seen of Raven is that he has a lot of skill. Morty does as well.
The two gods versus each other. The Reset god versus
two raid bosses.
Okay, so
Raven's already up there, getting some booped off. Not before any damage. Demi is in a bad spot.
Yeah, everyone's jumping down. There's Dark going down because he got out of position.
Canada is out of the fight for now, and let's Disco getting the res, flying away, getting that that B hop off on Mercy with the new mechanics, and
really
looks like, yeah, it looks like Pharakeet's just cleaning up the fight. Laney, oh, that double, that was the fastest shatter I've seen out of this tournament so far. Didn't even notice that Mr. Canada got a shatter up, but it's
so fast. He had to use it even though it wasn't necessary.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get it fast enough anyways.
Even
Asian and Ravenclaw.
Oh wow, they both have their ultimates too. God, everyone's just trying their ultimates so fast. Meanwhile, only Demi has their ultimate.
Darkon is down.
Oh, Leaf must have switched. I was about to say like he has 0, so he must have used his, but I didn't realize he was on like on.
No, he was on. I don't remember. No, Adam was on. Adam was on Reinhardt. He swapped.
Okay, so they switched. Okay, so Adam's back on his Zarya.
No,
I don't know
falling back
about it because
we're falling back into that same thing we're talking about, where the shatter is just gonna be free, unless Adam has some like amazing coordination with his bubbles. Yeah,
the 200 IQ bubbles. But yeah, it's just not gonna be enough. Those shatters are gonna decide these team fights pretty much.
Asian goes down first, and the res has to be used on him. But it looks like Meaning of 42 and Mr. Canada are gonna be pushing up on the cart. Easy. Getting res from that fight. Morty on the back line, and Darthon's gonna take out Lanybug out of the air, and the grab comes out, but no real combo to go through with it.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're watching the back there. Raven popped his Dragon Blade, but the combination of Leaf and the Leaf just pushing him away, well, not pushing away, but just like being there, just like I can zap you even though you're jumping around. And the support's being out of range, he wasn't able to get much. And then the grab came out, Leaf popped his bubble, but there isn't really anything there to help him out. So wasted grab. First time out of 42 too.
Yeah, 42's been consistent, but the fight's gonna break out here. Starting off with Skeezy popping an early Transcendence, keeping his team alive. I like the use of the Zenyatta here, but it looks like they're just gonna be trapped up there. Ooh, Disco gets taken out by Morty, and just Adam with that high charge melting through all these supports and even the tanks. Raven on the backline just sneaking around looking for an opportunity possibly to dash through. Can't deflect electricity. He does go down to Leaf.
Leaf is doing a really good job about staying with Lanybug. Lanybug was way too low.
I honestly think that Morty made a call. He was like, probably called out to them. He's like, I can't deal with Raven by myself. I'm gonna have to have some help. So they swap to the 2 tanks that counter him the most. Yeah,
the 2 tanks who can't get deflected. But yeah, Leaf is just sticking like sorta near Lanybug, just always like keeping aware so that they can. And there's the grab, only capturing the tanks, but this will be huge.
But
Shatter coming out, but doesn't do anything. Raven's in the back.
I will say it did stop. It stopped Morty's Death Blossom. It stopped Morty's Death Blossom right in his track, and Raven gets his ultimate off, gets a double kill with that, and back to the point as they. It's just Adam and Lanybug. Laney is in her ultimate, and Disco is going to be pocketing for now. Adam is in a bad spot. This would be a big stagger if they can get both the Mercy and the Zarya here. They're running around.
Yeah, but Raven's not gonna do enough.
Yeah, Raven can't. Not enough damage on the healing.
And Adam is stalling relatively well, so the rest of Wet Lemons is here to help out. Raven's jumping. Oh wow,
really close.
The damage from the dash and the fire strike.
That's enough to kill through, apparently. 42. Oh, sound barrier gets stopped. Demi does not have a sound barrier anymore. He gets killed mid-jump. And Disco is going to be popping his Valkyrie, keeping his team alive. Rez is Skeezy. Skeezy is going to be throwing those Discords out, getting the damage. Discord on the Monkey, I believe, at this
You want
point.
Canada in the back room just getting 3 man.
Yeah, Canada just doesn't matter. He actually didn't die. I thought he was going to die. He had 3 people on him at that point. And they're pushing with 2 minutes, 59 seconds.
This looks very familiar. 5 ultimates ready for Pharakeets. No ultimates ready for Wet Lemons on this last point. Are we going to see a repeat of what happened last time on...
Darthon is close, and he's been getting good attack visors. He can get Disco pretty easily with that if he's flying around, healing his team.
Disco actually doesn't have Valkyrie coming up on this fight, though.
No, he used in that last fight.
Yeah.
He used it to res and keep him alive. Adam gets a good chunk of charge.
It comes down to how well Wet Lemon's positions and if they can stall long enough for them to get ultimates. Otherwise, if they pop all their ultimates, they might just play. There's the
I was
grab.
about to say they're separated for the most part, but they all dashed, or they all jumped into it. Just Darthon, and they're just gonna die. They jump.
Canada still has his ultimate.
Canada can't stop a charge from them if. Yes, swaps the D.Va, still not. Gets the hero charge on the Mercy. He's gonna shatter in the hole.
Yeah, there's a shatter.
Adam, there's the 200 IQ play.
Are we about to see another reset here? So Leaf's
High
on.
noon, no.
There's the High Noon. Good defense matrix there.
But Canada gets Darthon and Morty. Both DPS are down. Leaf is out of mech, and Lanybug is in a bad position. Gets the res off on Morty. Morty is still low. Has to use his recall, trying to do something here. And they're actually getting the resets. Just Mr. Canada as Lanybug pops her Valkyrie.
Yeah, and that's the reset there. Morty doing some work on that Tracer. There's the pause as Skeezy has DC'd again. Wait, did he DC during that fight?
I believe he DC'd after he had died.
Okay. I was about to say, that would have been really bad if he DC'd during the fight and they lost because of it. So what I'm curious is Morty going to stay on this Tracer, or will he switch back to a Reaper?
I think he swapped off to it for the stall.
Yeah, he swapped off for the stall, but will he stay?
He's close to his ultimate. He might get greedy for the ultimate, but I wouldn't doubt it if he stayed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because 74, the pulse bomb can't is a pretty easy way to guarantee a kill. So he might stay because
Adam does have grab. They might be making a call for that.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, the grab pulse bomb will be really huge. And if not, Leaf also has D.Va bomb. Oh, well, actually not D.Va bomb.
No, he's getting his mech back. He was demeched.
I was about to say, yeah. He's gonna mech back up. Yeah, he's nowhere near. Oh wait, no, 34.
That's still pretty far away, especially for D.Va, unless you can land some good rockets.
So a minute left. This could be the last push, depending how long it goes. Canada almost has his ultimate, and again, we still don't have a shield out. Adam's just sitting up at the top, though, ready to grab. This would be a good grab right here.
Yeah,
Adam's going to go behind, but he's been too late.
He only gets one!
He was way too greedy with that. Doesn't matter, though.
He went in completely blind, and even Asian gets rezzed off that. Adam dies, too. And there's the Ravenclaw getting his ultimate out of nowhere and cleans up a bunch of kills.
Darthon, the only one left alive. Laney's going
to High Noon.
Rez, there's the High Noon. Leaf's trying to hide, but not going to be enough.
Executed. It was the back of the head. No, the stun comes out.
There. Demi's back.
Adam's
here on the Sombra.
That's a questionable one.
They just want to keep it at 0 seconds.
Yeah,
unless they can reset it again. If they reset this, they're literally...
No, it looks like... Oh my god, Mr. Canada's been getting those amazing charges on Lanybug.
There's 4 people up. 3 left. Leaf's here. Demi and Morty are just stalling. 10 seconds left.
Yes, but Disco also has his Valkyrie.
Yeah,
he's just healing them up. They're just going to keep dying. They get it into the overtime. Yeah, there it is. Pulled into it.
0 seconds left. It goes into overtime. Demi's still alive. Darth's back.
It's just Demi, Morty, Darth now. Leaf is back.
Canada's about to have his ultimate though, and that's probably gonna be it. Yeah, 3 people
there's
get
the shattered. Adam's back.
Though. There's a
what the hell?
3 people!
He got 3 people. How did that even happen?
Canada let down his shield. Oh my god, Laney! You have to stop! Laney, you're the god! Oh, there's the dead eye! Where's Morty? Morty gets the bomb!
Oh, he jumped in him! Holy... This is the most intense game of Diamond and Blue I've ever seen. Raven has his ultimate again. He gets Darthon. He has to get Adam and Demi. Sound barrier. Adam gets out of the way. They're just gonna keep building ultimate. Leaf
What is this
max.
game? Adam,
Meaning of 42 is so close to his ultimate. If he can get another grab off the point, not on the point, but he's gonna go down. Can Disco get in and res him?
Raven's just up by himself. He's
Disco's gonna doesn't have his res.
They don't win. What?
How did that happen? If Mr. Canada hadn't gone down to that Diva Bomb, they would have easily won that fight.
Canada threw super right there. I'm not gonna lie. He lets down his shield
I will say, I've had times playing Reinhardt where I hold my shield up to Diva Bomb. It kills my shield and it kills me.
No, he had a full shield though.
Yeah, I know. I've no joke, had a full shield, blows through my shield and kills me.
Yeah, but I was watching, he let down the shield too early there. It went down the fraction after.
Potentially. I'm saying that
no,
I don't doubt it that
yeah.
it might have blown through his shield and killed him.
Mm-hmm. I was just watching it and it looked like it didn't look like it shot. Like I saw the animation for him putting it down. So I don't know. Either way, that was huge off of it. To kill 3 people and allow Wet Lemons to reset off of that. Wet Lemons has officially been declared the reset gods.
Yeah, they pull it out of where the sun don't shine, hoping to get the kills, and they managed to make these plays.
Oh my God,
I mean,
dude.
I still think that Pharakeets are the stronger team as of now, just the way they play. They play together, they get good use out of their ultimates, but Wet Lemons just pulls these miracles.
Yeah, if you're going by statistics, you'll choose Pharakeets. If you believe in the miracles, you pick your boys, the Wet Lemons.
They have God or some other deity on their side because
they made the goat head sacrifices. They had the blood of a virgin, which is probably all of them. But let's see how they will do on attack. Morty not on Reaper, and also not on Bastion.
Yeah, this is the Pharah. This is the times he plays Pharah. They're going for that full pocket. They don't have anything really to counteract that.
Morty's going to take some pot shots at the top.
The Fire Strike along with the Mine takes Darthon out of the fight. Will they get the res off? I don't think using the res there would be useful.
I don't really know what
it's so close.
Agent's sitting up on that top part, like he was going to get a flank off, but I'm just like
he was hoping for them to push up top, I'm assuming, but it looks like Leaf is going to be pushing up onto the Junkrat. Gets the res off from Junkrat by Disco, but he's in a bad position. Gets focused down by Monkey. Leaf taken out by Skeezy, getting those good discords, and it's just Morty trying to throw a mine up there for him. Morty's just the last one on the point. Fairly low. He's taken
out. A lot of work on this Tracer though in the back. He killed Demi because Demi got sectioned off by him.
And it looks like Darthon's swapping over to McCree, probably to focus down that Tracer, get those flashbangs off. And Raven knows where to throw those mines. He's bouncing it directly at them. Even Mr. Canada gets a good peek on them.
I will not waste this opportunity.
So, Wet Lemons are positioning again. So Darth actually switched on to...
He always charges Laney. I don't know how this man does it. He finds it every time. Kills Morty with the Riptire.
Ooh. Kenna and Raven are dead though, so it is a 4v4.
Actually, no.
Oh, there's a Valk. So yeah, now it's a 6v4. Darth
and the Shatter into the bubble.
No, wait,
that was their bubble. They actually got the Shatter off.
I was gonna say I saw people laying down.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
And a shoutcasting. Oh wow, Skeezy getting those quick 3 headshots.
Woo. Yeah, Wet Lemon not looking like they can assault it. To be fair, this is a hard point to get through, especially against a coordinated team.
Yes, but the coordination of Pharakeets is so on point. I know a lot of these people play in the dab pugs together with each other, so they do practice a lot. They play this game a good amount of time, and yeah, 42 gets a beautiful grab. Raven's gonna be throwing the mine in, and Skeed's gonna be popping his Transcendence. Disco's healing up, and
another shatter coming out.
Mr. Canada actually turns away from Adam, and 42 is just gonna be getting some ult charge off of him real quick.
Yeah,
1 seconds, and
sadly for Wet Lemons, you can't reset when you're on attack, so
oh,
otherwise they might be able to pull out some miracle here again. But this is not looking good. They have 4 ultimates going to this next point, and Lane's about to get Valk.
they're holding in a good spot for Farah. Like Farah can't poke at them without being in a bad position. Like you can take cover behind those pillars if they're up on the gas station.
But there are 4 ultimates ready for Wet Lemons, while Raven's popping Riptile. Depends on how well he gets it.
How did that not get him?
I think he actually killed it.
No, Asian got him. He hit him, but he didn't hit him. It didn't take enough damage. Yeah. And Darthon doesn't get anything out of that. Throws a pulse bomb, trying to get the stick, misses the stick.
But that is
3 members down from Pharakeet. Asian just trying to do what he can, dies to Darthon.
And Skeezy just trying to do whatever in the back here, and he's just going to get chased down by the Winston. There's a Zarya.
Speed boost!
Don't mind what I said about not being able to reset on an attack, because apparently they managed to do it.
Yeah, somehow pulls the reset.
So they still have to get up to that last point. Again, Wet Lemons just has to win, like pretty much win, because it was like only a fraction away from the end there.
Oh yeah, they were like...
Thanks for the assist.
Yeah,
but
it was
otherwise
30 meters or so. Or...
See how well they do on the second point, because they historically have not been able to do good on defense. On
Mr. Canada gets knocked off by Farah, and Leaf jumps up, gets the bubble on top of him. There goes Asian. Asian's back up in the fight. He does
back to
have...
66.
He's on the hit scan for Morty, and Morty's taking a lot of damage from him.
Leaf's doing a lot of work in his backline, though. Oh, 2 people, Skeezy and Canada, are going down. Canada getting rezzed by Disco, though. Raven's trying to deal with Morty, but he just can't. Good shield by the Zarya to keep him alive.
And the Lady grab into the grab, and that's going to be the team wipe for them. Adam just accepts death. Morty is the last one out.
I was expecting Morty to just jump off.
Yeah.
Or should have just like flew over the edge and jumped, because he just fed ultimate there. But looking at that, so again, it's looking like coming into this, Wet Lemons is going to have more ult advantage. They have 3. Adam can charge his ultimate pretty fast. Demi's going to have his ultimate. But it just comes on how well they play this.
Ooh, Raven.
Raven
that was a triple dink from Lucio. And the charge, or not the charge, the shield block.
Oh, like, Morty gets picked while he's ulting. Morty's going to get res with Canada. Canada's in the back, though, but bad position.
But he still has his shield up. Or that's just ult charge for them.
Canada's just going to go down.
Adam is down, can't charge his ultimate. And Asian has his tack visor. If he can get a good tack visor off.
Demi still has Sound Barrier, though, so it will be hard to get through it.
Leaf is down in the fight.
Ravenclaw goes down again, trying to be way too aggressive. 3v5 right now, and Ladybug's still alive. Has Valk going too. Canada doesn't have Shadow coming in.
No. Looking for a position to stall. Asian on the point. If he gets a little bit of healing, there's the
grab. Sound Barrier coming out, but might not be enough. Lane reses Morty. There's the trans. But there's the grab coming out. Leaf's just going to swing away at it, but it's not going to be enough. Shatter!
3 people. Not enough damage to get them all, and the counter shatter kills them. There are 8 seconds left. If they can clean this fight up, they win.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can get alive.
Darthon is going through. He's going to miss it there in time.
See something very original.
Raven's going for Morty. He gets Morty out of the air, and he's still in time to get some shots on Demi. Demi's the master of stalling, as we've seen.
Yeah, but it's not going to be enough. No one's in range. Leaf, maybe? Is he going to get the leap? But he doesn't. They reset so many times during that series, but didn't manage to get it. That is, oh my god, that's the first victory for Pharakeet. That makes it 1-1, and it's best of 5.
God, just the
so much happening.
Yeah, coordination from these teams. There it is. They jumped right into him. Demi with the objective time. Obviously, the man who stalls the longest is going to get a card. But 64 eliminations from Ravenclaw. He's the guy that you got to watch out for. I mean, they swapped off to Zarya Winston, trying to just combat his Genji play, but it wasn't enough for them, and they got held out on the second point of Route 66.
But man, these games are just going crazy.
Yeah, these teams are... This is probably the closest matches I've seen out of a Diamond and Blood tournament.
Yeah. So, gonna go on to that good old 2CP that we all love. Hanamura Temple, please be Hanamura again.
The real question is, will Skeezy disconnect?
Probably. He's disconnected on every map. Okay, thank God. Adam has some sense, goes Hanamura instead of...
I don't think he wants to... He doesn't want to play on Temple of Anubis as much as we don't want to watch.
Well, I honestly think Pharakeet would win really hard on Temple. Temple's just super easy to snowball on, and Pharakeet has proven that they can snowball easily.
It seems that these guys are they must practice.
Also, I believe Hanamura, whatever it's called, Hanamura. It's easier to BS the last point too, so it plays to their strengths.
Hello?
Oh yeah, Pyro forgot to let them choose. Pyro always trying to put in his hacks, his rigging the tournament.
There we go. Pharakeet gets to pick the side. Waiting for the name change just so everything looks all clean and nice for the viewers at home. Now both teams are ready.
Traveling to Hanamura.
All right, once again on Hanamura. Wonder if we're gonna see there it is, Morty on the Mei, but I'm pretty sure with the coordination of Pharakeets, they're not gonna struggle as much with it.
Yeah, Hanamura just playing to both team strengths. I mean, the first point, Pharakeet has shown that they're really coordinated. Probably won't have any trouble getting through that, especially not through any Mei shenanigans, which Morty is trying to pull off again. But meanwhile, again, we've seen the meme kept alive from Wet Lemons and their reset ability. So Hanamura definitely, I think, out of all the maps, is the easiest to reset because I think the run back is the shortest of all the 2CP maps. I don't know anything about Luna Colony, but
I think Anubis is actually slightly closer than
really. I just figured the hallway is super long.
Yeah, and it's not really safe because you can't get shot in that hallway. So if they can focus on those hallways pretty well, they can hold off pretty long.
Coming up. Don't get cold feet now.
There goes Morty into a spot. As we said before, it doesn't quite block it off all the way.
But it's more about the slowdown that you need. If you're a decent team, you can burst down the staggered team coming through. We saw some good old Reaper check and some Bless RNG coming out from Pharakeets.
Can they bait out a wall?
They're looking to try.
They see the Mei now.
Yeah, Raven saw it, so they're going to come together. So now we just get the staring contest outside the gate.
But 42... Pretty high charge already. Building up a good amount of ultimate, burning through Adam's shield. And it looks like two members are already through Mr. Canada. And they're just
What's Morty damage?
Morty can't get the wall. Morty just, walls off the entire team. And Adam is in a bad spot. It looks like Adam's going to go down here pretty low.
But, oh my god, they're all dying. The Wet Lemons here.
They're
just
dying.
Up. It's like a combination of the Winston and Adam just swinging away.
Yeah, and the pocket from the Mercy.
Good old pocket Mercy. Everyone loves it. But yeah, let's go. Wet Lemons manages the hold here. What are you going to try to get back onto a spot? I don't know. Why does he go around this way? Can you not go the other way?
No idea. I'm pretty sure you can go that way too.
Yeah, they know his shenanigans though, so they're watching out. And Morty actually spent a lot of time trying to get back, but good shatter out by Adam. Going to get the disco there.
But 42 is going to be punishing.
Way out of
And same with
position.
Mr. Canada. He is way out of position. He can't get res by Mercy, and it looks like this is... Looks like it's Pharakeet's game to win, or a point to win, that is.
Yeah, just Leap and Dart on point, and just like you're
Darth
saying.
popped his ultimate, and so did
and there's sold. They're just trying to stall as long as possible, just make sure they have less time. Demi's back, and we've seen this man's. Ooh, dies before the Diva
Canada
Bomb
gets
goes
leaped
off.
with the Diva Bomb.
But
And
Laney,
Demi gets
they
res and
really
the
were
double.
just stalling.
Yeah, they're stalling out. Laney gets the double res, and the sound barrier gets popped by
They're all
Demi.
back.
Yeah, they're back at this point. They're getting their kills. They're finding their kills.
No, you're not supposed to reset on this point. You're supposed to reset on the second point.
Yeah, that's
How
still
did they
not
pull it off?
33%.
They didn't get a tick off that.
Man, if we had picks and bans, they'd probably force it to control because they can turn a point over really, really well.
Oh my god, dude. What lemons? I'm memeing at this point. Let's be real. That they were reset gods. They keep resetting these fights so well. I don't know how they pull it off.
Yeah,
But they do it, and that one.
they're staggered. Oh, but there's the crab on both the tanks.
But doesn't do anything.
Adam is half health. Gets a
Good shatter. Gonna get two off that. Two people going
Get
off.
the res on Canada. There he goes.
Ravenclaw pop
But
Dragon
Raven-
Blade. He's slicing away. Kokage of the village gets 3 off of that.
Yeah, Raven is just doing work. He gets his blade up really fast and he uses it really well. Gets the supports. Laney
Canada has
is
so much
out of the
turn.
fight. There's no more res. And 42 you mean? Yeah. Meaning 42.
yeah.
Canada.
42.
Canada is actually just popping off here, getting kills. And Leaf is the last one to go down.
Morty's still alive though, but he just eventually gets murked down. There's no way they reset off
Yeah,
this.
they can't. 30 seconds left. They can't get there in time. And yeah, it looks like Asian and Canada both have their ultimates. Only one up for the side of Wet Lemons is
That is 2 minutes more wasted time that they have to do because they couldn't get it the first time. And they actually have to use a lot of ultimates. They're just
They're
trying
going
straight
right
on the
in,
point.
yeah.
Disco's caught out. Leaf's just
Canada.
got it. Check the turn though. 3 people dead already on the side of Pharakeet, and it's not looking like they're gonna be able to stall this out. Raven's the last one on point, trying to get something, but not enough.
They probably thought they had less time than they did. They kind of just went straight through. If they had time, they could have approached up top.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Yeah, they were just trying to kind of snowball that potentially, just rush it. I rather that's actually a pretty decent way of trying to get on the point. Just rush it. It kind of makes teams go oh crap, we have to get on the point, and that's kind of scatter a little bit. But obviously,
But
Wet Lemons
Canada
has
whipped his ultimate. If he had popped it when Adam tried to charge in, that would have been a way better fight for them.
Darth killed himself.
Yeah, with the deflect.
Yeah, with the
Dragon
deflect.
Blade once again.
Good
Stuck on that
Dragon
high
Blade.
ground with 2 people, both supports already, and he's gonna be cleaning up the rest of these kills. 4 kills from Ravenclaw.
I don't think they can stall off of that. They have to be super fast. Demi, is he going to do it? Oh!
No, not able to get there in time. 2 minutes 52 seconds.
Reset gods. They only used to reset on the first point. They can't
Yeah,
use it
they
again.
used their one around.
It's a once per turn. Kind of they get it back after a long rest.
Yeah, that's why they pause for so long between. It's not a bathroom break. They're
Oh my god, the pause is the long rest. Holy crap!
Yeah, they
We've
have to
discovered the
long
mic. They're making skeezy DC. It's all part of the script.
yeah, they need that long rest. They're scripting real life.
Oh my god, this game. Well, 2 minutes 52. That's not that bad of time. Considering like if you consider how like they pretty much had that at first point and then they lost it, it's bad. But 252, that's not too bad considering how like like these games can go to like the last second and they could have 0 minutes or 0 minutes 0 seconds. So decent amount of time to assault the first point if this goes into a round 2.
No, normally at this point I'd make a comment about what they're playing, but they're pretty much all playing the same things. I mean, the swap between Leaf and Adam, Adam now on the Winston and Leaf is on the Reinhardt, but
I'm just surprised.
Pretty much the same comp is coming out. Morty on the Pharah, which we saw him play earlier on, versus Platonic Nudes.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Yeah, and Pharah's just really good on this first point because you usually have this like the side window on the gate, but with Pharah you can also take like the scaffolding above and just shoot down from there. So Pharah just gives you more angles to attack this gate at, and also just the high skybox to just fly around. Even inside the temple, it's pretty like decently high. Just fly around at the ceiling.
You can go all the way up to the ceiling, pretty much.
Attack commences. Capture.
As the doors open up, team starts attacking the point. It looks like Morty is trying to hide.
Man, that's just super aggressive.
They see that they have hit scan. Morty's playing a lot more passive, and
Adam
Leaf
goes down
taking
fast.
up early as Adam
Leaf
jumps in. Yeah, that's gonna mess me up. They're swapping. Leaf gets the res in Canada. Manages to get another. No, not another kill. Let's see what feed.
Yeah, Raven has some pretty big balls to go after Adam on the Genji.
Oh yeah. Disco gets the res off. Demi is in a very bad position between a rock and a hard place that is Zarya and Reinhardt.
Update, Raven actually managed to kill Adam on Winston.
Yeah. Raven has shown that his balls are big and brass and he can win those fights. And they're just chasing these kills down.
Yeah, really, for that first push there was not very well coordinated from Wet Lemons there. Again, you kind of saw Adam go off on his own. Leaf died at the early, so they had to
Holy cow! Look at the ultimates from.
Oh my! Oh,
Pharakeet.
there's a shatter.
Shatter.
What?
What the heck? That's a deja vu right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's a better clip that one real quick.
I think Demi was doing that. He was standing still. There's the grab coming on. Raven has his Dragon Blade. This is just
that's
it
a
up.
team wipe. The only one up is Lanybug. Lady's not going to be able to get the res and the kill and the end.
Oh my god. What is like the randomest stuff happening in this tournament? Freaking Arrow Reinhardt coming in hot with that good old charge.
Yeah, the boop into the Lucio. Looks like Adam's going right for the point.
Deep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just forcing them off the choke.
Mr. Canada just shattered Leaf and Ravenclaw cleared that up, and Asian just holding the point like a gatekeeper.
Yeah, getting 2 kills off that tack, forcing and leave, but having them res Leaf. It's a 4v6, 4v3, I mean 6v3 now.
And we don't talk about it too much, but meaning of 42 has really good bubbles on saving his teammates from like Ryan charges or like rockets, like that.
42 is just playing amazing Zarya game. I mean, we make fun of him a little bit when he makes the bad Zarya about that grabs, but it's just because like this entire tournament he's been landing consistently good grabs.
Oh yeah, and he's got his grab up again. He's gonna get it right here. The charge in gets the pin. They're just gonna clean this kill. He gets it so fast. He's already at 21%.
We talked about it a little bit on the Anubis game way back, like crap.
No, that was Wet Lemons. Wet Lemons got their grabs up really fast like that.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say, Zen would be so good against this team is because of this constant grab. They're constantly combo, like that's how they've been winning a lot of these fights, like so decisively is off the grab. Having a Zen just to heal you through that, and Morty's on his Bastion. Or no, that's Adam.
Adam. They're going triple DPS.
I mean, they're just trying anything at this point. They got a minute to push on to this point.
Canada going for a hero charge. Oh,
missing. There's Raven again popping his blade. He consistently has it up. Can't do anything.
And Asian's just going to be bullying Morty, who is just too close to him. Morty gets rezzed. Lanybug is going to fly away. 13 seconds. They have to touch the
They
point.
have to get on to that point. Demi's going for it. Yeah, Adam's on Diva now to get back fast. Asian's trying to kill the aerials. Mori's trying to get him off his back. He's just going to go down. Adam's on the point along with Demi, but there's the attack visor going to kill Demi first because he's annoying as hell. There's a grab coming out. It's just Leaf. Good shatter, but not going to be enough. Leaf's going to go down, and that's overtime. He's down.
Yeah, it wasn't. They had both supports get there first, which didn't really like. It wasn't really useful for them. If they had one support get on, at least they'd have another one to heal up. But both of them got on and died. Raven once again with the play of the game.
Yeah,
Here it is.
Yeah, it's this like amazing. He gets in the back lane, and then there's a grab afterwards. It's just like, yeah, you can't do anything against that.
Quintuple kill.
Holy crap! Raven's just playing out of his mind this tournament. I think is Hollywood a map?
What?
Can they see? I'm saying
Yes,
Hollywood.
it is. Best of 5. It's a different rotation.
Oh, okay. So what I want to see how Wet Lemons plays in, because especially this map, we saw a lot of just like team fights completely wiped off a grab and X combo. The Zen ult helps. The Zen ult helps deal with the Genji Dragon Blade, which they consistently die. At least have 2 die to. And honestly, I don't think they're using Lucia's speed boost to like its full effectiveness. So switching him for a Zen would be very beneficial here. Especially when you can put Discord on Raven or someone who's like harassing them a lot and just make sure they can't do anything. Or like at least can be dealt with faster.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The Zenyatta, it's just it's so good now with the Mercy. The damage boosting from the Mercy, not to mention the Discord from Zenyatta. I don't know why on certain maps where Lucio is not really needed, like a payload, it's just honestly better just to run the Zenyatta.
Does the Halloween version actually give whatever it's called tech issues to players?
Sometimes.
Okay,
There's
actually, there's a lot more stuff.
Might as well keep it consistent though.
Yeah. Good old indie dev Blizzard can't get their Halloween versions working, but it's okay because eventually they'll have like good enough programming and design team.
Yeah, they'll build their company up.
Yeah, eventually.
Welcome to Hollywood.
First time seeing Hollywood from our side of the bracket, at least.
Wait, did
Actually,
the other
because-
side get? Yeah, because the
No. There's no hybrid. Yeah, so first time.
first time seeing a hybrid. Well, like, what are the choices of hybrids? It's this and Numbani?
I believe so. King's Row is not in it.
Yeah, I choose Hollywood over Numbani all the time. Numbani's like tilts me. It's pretty much like a 2 CP map.
Yeah.
Because you have obviously the first point, the walk up to the next
streets.
point is-
The streets is just a walk in the park.
Yeah,
There's
like-
no real defensive
I
side.
don't think I've ever seen a team get stalled in the streets, and then then the second point is just pretty much like fight, like consistent fighting up till the end. Meanwhile, Hollywood has like a lot of good strats you can pull out on it.
What I'm liking out of this team comp is Asian and Meaning of 42. They do have potential there with their combo, but only one really to deal with it is Darthon, and I think he's going to be more focused with Raven because if he takes his eyes off the ground, Raven's just going to blow him up with a dash and right click.
All I'm happy about is, I don't know if they're listening to the stream or not, Demi going Zenyatta to deal with their actual issues here. The trans is going to help so much with these Zarya combos, because that's the only way you deal with it
Well,
nowadays.
if they are, I was going to say if they are listening to the stream, that's cheating.
5, 4,
Yeah, so you better stop it.
Yes.
But
don't
good on
listen.
you for listening to my advice.
attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Starting off with some quick
Yeah.
rockets on Darthon. Darthon takes a little bit of damage, but he's going to just have to jump off that high ground.
Yeah, and they
Pushing
get
them
to the
back pretty, yeah, it's pushing
Yeah.
them back. You don't want to be held there As Raven gets in the fight, deflects a bit of shots. Dies.
That's Disco gonna res him pretty fast. But Canada goes down instead. 5v6 now, 5v7 because Lainey still has her ult, not her ult, her res. Should be an
Darthon
ultimate.
is discorded. 2 rockets will kill him.
42's caught out of
bad.
position here. Oh, I'm not gonna get punished for it though. Feels bad.
But
So
Raven
getting
takes
punished
out
for Morty.
Morty. Adam's
Dude,
on the
Raven's
I don't
only
know how he
back.
got up there, and there he's down, trying to get a charge in. Gonna get focused down.
Just a
Dragon
Morty
Blade
left.
takes out.
Yeah, direct. Raven's so good about charging with Dragon Blade.
And then it's Morty, just trying to stall as much as he can. He's gonna have to hop off the point. There he goes. Now, if Pharakeets can take this, they do win. This is the game point for them.
With Pharakeets. Yeah, that fight was, well, it was going bad. Raven's ultimate just sealed the cake on them. It was looking like Wet Lemons could potentially hold the point, but not in face of a Dragon Blade with no contention. I mean, Darth was the only one close to his ultimate there, and even then, that's not going to stop a Dragon Blade.
The aggressiveness of Raven is something to admire, because in the face of Zarya, and he's not afraid. But he's out. Yeah, he gets out in time. Gets a little bit low. Fight breaking down on the pace.
Almost 5 ultimates out for Pharakeet here, and only 2. There's the grab coming out.
There's the charge. Yeah, like I said, the only thing
good trans, but it's too late.
No, the only thing that can kill through, I think, is Pharaoh rockets. It does more damage than he heals.
Feels bad.
I mean, unless you have like more healing from like a Mercy or something, it's gonna slowly tick away at your health. And with the team dealing damage, it's kind of like how Roadhog used to be able to. Well, I think he still can kill in the middle of a.
You can also you can
Transcendence.
kill it with that. If you have Nano Blade, you can kill through it too. Because if it's like dash slash does enough damage to kill most squishies.
Yeah, you gotta get the timing. It has to be swing first because you can cancel the swing with the dash.
Yeah. But just convincing push to the town there. Pharakeet is looking like they want to win this fast, and even with this, they're just not charging the ultimates fast enough. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. 5 ultimates available that last fight. They used 3 of them, and Raven got his ultimate again. So that was even in the initial count. So Leaf's spamming his ultimate's almost ready, indicating that he wants to combo it soon. But
There's
there
another
is the Zarya
grab
coming out.
from Meaning 42. Charges Adam off the point. Blocks the
doesn't land.
Earth Shatter.
Yeah.
Hits just on the corner of the shield, but it doesn't matter because Morty's gonna take out 2 people.
Demi popping Trench just to keep his team alive, and there's Leaf popping his grab there and just killing everyone else.
Smart on Skeezy for not popping his Transcendence. There was only 2 people, and the fight was pretty much already over.
Yeah.
How close they spawned to, you might want to save it for something more
They
dangerous.
got 4 minutes to push this last point though, and now they're playing, it doesn't look like they're going to need 4 minutes.
No.
Adam's the closest one to charging his ultimate, and that's just going to be a shatter. Meanwhile, Canada and Skeezy and Asian. Raven almost has his ultimate again. I just always assume Raven has his ultimate.
Yeah, you just gotta assume that it's always up because it's pretty much always up. And as long as 42 can get a little bit of charge, he can build his ultimate up pretty fast.
Yeah. So 4 ultimates up for Pharakeets. No, Adam almost has it. There's the shatter coming out of Canada. He's going to get Leaf. There's Raven popping his Dragon Blade, killing 2. What's new here? It's just
Adam.
no way to kill everyone.
And then Asian with the Rocket Barrage cleans up the kills at the end. Adam not able to stall out even with his very good Earth Shatter. Something you might not have caught is that Mr. Canada actually charged Leaf, and Demi managed to kill Canada before he managed to hit the wall, saving Leaf's life.
Ooh, that was a very convincing. They had 3 minutes. Holy.
They have 3 minutes.
If this
Usually it
goes
gets-
through.
Hey, I've seen it get stalled there so long before.
And it's
But-
just the biggest thing here is Pharakeet's ult charges that game. Like again, going to that first part, they pretty much they were winning the fight, and that's mostly because of how much ground Wet Lemons gave them early on. But Ravenclaw's blade just managed to win that fight convincingly for them instead of like maybe stalling and they can maybe come back and like try and do something. And then like the next time through town, they have 4 ultimates. Meanwhile, the Wet Lemons, they have 2, and they were charging some more up. So they just always had ult advantage as they went through that game. And you saw how it works. Like if you have 5 ultimates to their 2 and you pop 3, you pop 1 more ultimate and you still have 2 in the back.
Yeah, if you some of the things you always see in higher tier play is that there's always a rotation of 2 ultimates that are up, and like some that are close to being charged. So they pop 2 ultimates and wipe the team. They have 2 backup ultimates, and the ones that were close to charging are almost up. So it's just this constant rotation of 2 ultimates. Usually the support ultimates get left out of that. They're just being held for counter fights or things like that, or to counter their ultimates. But it's just this rotation of 1 tank's ultimates plus another tank's ultimate.
So I don't. It doesn't look like the team got. Oh, actually, Darth for the first time this game I think has switched off Soldier to play Tracer, and Morty's on the Soldier this time.
He was on McCree for a short period of time, but back to the Soldier. That comfort pick.
Yeah. But yeah, first time Darth, we're seeing him on the Tracer and Morty on Soldier, which is interesting.
Raven deflecting some shots already at 20% on his ultimate. Looks like they're going to be going around the main building here with a bit of a speed boost. No longer a Lucio, or not Lucio, no longer a Zenyatta, back on the Lucio. As Raven dashes through, gets a good chunk of ultimate off of that, and out of the fight. He's going to be challenging Leaf on that, as he's not really focused on him. He's on that backline. Mr. Canada swinging his hammer main around the point. Adam, high charge at this point. Getting on Skeezy along with Leaf. Skeezy goes down for that fight as Leaf jumps up in the air, lands on top of Agent, takes him out. Just Mr. Canada, who charges away from the point, gets focused down by 3 members of the enemy team.
And Disco tries to save him, but eventually goes down to Darth, and Darth is trying to get Reinhardt versus the recall.
Raven. Can Mr. Canada do it? He's 99 on his ultimate.
Feels bad. They can actually get back in time.
Look at the percentage from Pharakeet.
Yeah, again, we're seeing 4 ultimates, 2 more ready to go soon. But Leaf has ultimate, Darth has pulse bomb, so they could maybe fight it, but they do get this first point pretty fast. They're going to push through town.
About the same amount of time that it took Pharakeet to charge it, or to take the point.
Yeah. Pharakeet is playing way more up, though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shot. What?
Blocked by Adam.
Yeah, there's a Ravenclaw popping the ultimate. Trying to get Ladybug, but Ladybug just flies away. It doesn't matter. Asian's going to kill her. And pretty good cleanup by, what are they called? The Pharakeets.
It's something that happens. A Zarya shield can actually block the entirety of a Reinhardt shatter as long as she is right in front of the Reinhardt. Morty takes out Raven, but Raven is quick to be rezzed. He's going to be dashing behind the shield. And Disco is going to be popping his ultimate, getting that res up in this fight. They're going to back off for the most part. As Leaf is on that high ground, just kind of getting some damage, getting some ult charge. No real ultimates up besides the grab, the dual grab.
Zombie coming out to try and prevent anything, and that's 2 kills up for the Wet Lemons, and they're just keeping going. Darth, Adam, and Leaf are in the backline here trying to kill everyone up. Disco going to go down to the last person. They're going to just push through town.
They did what we were talking about. They're actually managing their ultimates a little bit better. Not everyone's popping them. I'm sure Leaf was probably saving his to kind of knock people away. I might see it popped here just to try to push them back.
Nah, it wouldn't be worth it. They're all going to be here. But Raven goes down so fast.
There is a res available, I think.
But this has to get in range for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to get the second point. No, they're pushing on. It's a 5v6. The Shatter,
Shatter gets Demi and Leaf. Yeah.
And Darth. Darth is going to get res. Lainey actually going to pop her ultimate there. Getting everyone back up. Val going to start healing up everyone. Adam's in the back here with Mr. Canada. But Demi goes down to Asian. Back onto the point we go. Leaf is just trying to do his best to keep everyone alive. Adam doing away with what looks like 3 people. Res Asian, but there goes Disco in return. Morty in the back with Soldier still trying to get Skeezy. Skeezy doing his best to try and dance around the card, but not gonna be enough. Raven has his ultimate again. What a surprise! And they're gonna hold this point.
Like I said, even with I was gonna say this. Oh, sorry. Got cut off by all the action that was going on.
Yeah.
Raven, even though he died, he's really close, and he's a fast character. He can get back to the point. Even if he doesn't get rezzed, Disco could save his res for someone else during the fight. Maybe a bit more valuable for them, where it's not just kind of like a last-minute stall, but 2 minutes for them to push.
And looking at ult, it's actually even now. So while Adam has his ultimate, Morty's about to get his. Darth, I mean, you can charge that super fast, so he'll pretty much have it during the next fight.
Yeah.
The big thing though is Disco has Valk and Laney doesn't.
Adam does have grab. If Disco gets
Yeah, but 42
early
has
pop,
it too. Asian popping Dead Eye, going to get
and he
through.
gets both supports.
How do both supports keep dying every time?
I think they hear it pop, so they group up to heal themselves together, and then it's just clustered up. Adam goes down, and
And that's
res
just a
of
reset
Raven
that has to happen.
This is where the reset comes in.
So that's Deadeye pretty much wins them the fight there. So no other ultimates. Darth is going to have ultimate. Demi's going to have ultimate. Laney's the only one who probably won't have ultimate for the next fight. Meanwhile, 42 Canada, Raven, and Skeezy will probably have their ultimate because Skeezy can charge it pretty fast during the fight. So there is going to be ult advantage for Wet Lemons. It just comes down to who uses their grab better, it looks like.
Looks like Wet Lemon's going to be going around a flank of the main building as
He's trying
Laney
to kill.
charge in. I'm pretty sure that's a bad place. They're going to be focused down real fast, but the grab takes out 2 members, Disco and Asian, early on
But
in the
Morty
fight.
popped this attack. And that's cleaning up people. Got Disco, got Raven. Leaf is just going to be bouncing people away. Gets Canada and then putting that Zarya in the corner. That's probably going to end up getting the point. I don't think they can get there in time to stall it. 40 seconds with about 35 seconds left. Skeezy doesn't do a good job about resetting, by the way. He's constantly
No,
running
he
around.
can't stall out for as long
Is
as
Raven about to reset this? Is he about to show the reset gods how to
There's-
reset?
There is a sound barrier on the side of Wet Lemons coming up. The
There's
grab
the-
comes out, gets 3 members, misses the grab,
Misses the
charge,
shot, but
and
doesn't
takes
matter.
out Laney,
Wait,
but no
it might
rest for
matter.
them. It's just Demi on the point. Leaf doing what he can to Disco, but Asian is going to be turning around, trying to deal with Morty for the most part. Raven cleans up that kill real quick. Leaf has to get to the point. Demi can't do it himself. 5 seconds, he's
Demi-
waiting for
Leaf
his
has to sit on.
opportunity. They know he's up there.
Yeah, Darth's back here, so it's just Leaf and Darth trying to keep it alive. Darth's just going to be stashing around Leaf, doing as much damage as well. He's going to get smacked down. It's just Darth, and he's super squishy. Can Laney get on to res? He's going to get Leaf.
kills
but
Mercy,
he
not
gets
able to get her-
dead shot. Morty's
She's
back
not
though,
able to get the res up.
and
Or
Adam's
she-
here. Gets charging on the 42, but not going to be able to get the kill. It's a 3v6 here. Morty and Demi just trying to jump around. There goes Adam. Morty and Demi just left. Shattered.
Morty somehow
Morty
doesn't
hit
get
Demi, but not Morty.
scatter. Yeah,
Look at
right to the
Halo
middle of that
blocker.
shutter. He was jumping high enough for that.
Ryan's ult is retarded.
And the
He said
Pharakeets
the R word.
win it. That is the 3rd victory for them. Pharakeets are our diamond and below champions as
Play of the game.
I believe, right? Lemonade Jello. What did... Oh yeah, this is the
Wait, this is a Zen play
Yeah.
game? What?
he stops the he stops that. Then oh, okay, that was something. I'm pretty sure I wanted to see Asians 2-man there.
Oh yeah.
Epic.
It's nice to be appreciated.
Whew, that was a set of games.
Yeah, that was a good set.
Like up until Hollywood, it felt like every game was even.
It was both. It was so back and forth.
Well, I don't know. I think towards the end, Wet Lemons definitely started feeling fatigue. Well,
Yeah, it might
let's see.
have been-
What were their best maps? So they played Lijiang really well. I mean, that was the one they reset on. Hollywood, not Hollywood. The Route 66 was their probably weakest actually because they didn't even push it past get. Wait, how far did they push
They
it?
didn't. Pharakeets push it all the way through, but they did stall it out.
Yeah, they stalled
was
it,
their-
but oh no, and then it was
They
that
pushed it
Wet
to-
Lemons pushed to the second point. And then what was the next map? It was Hanamura, and that was almost
Hanamura
close.
was the turning point for them. I think second point of Route 66. was where they started falling apart. The
Yeah.
fatigue of them. Anyways, this has been the Moon Diamond and Below tournament. Your winners for this tournament this month are Pharakeet Security Squad. Congratulations to them. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Snow Hobo. With me is...
I've been Secure Haze. It's been really fun to cast all these games.
Yeah, good games. Fun to watch, honestly.
Yeah, fun to watch. I mean, every moment was, especially these finals, was exhilarating. You never knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, the unpredictability of Diamond and Below.
Yeah, this is the fun about watching low tiers. It's you never know what's going to happen.
Well, anyways, catch you next time. Thanks for sticking around. Also, shout out to our streamer here, Pyrotex. Even though the mistakes he's made are made up for the hard works that he put in. Good job to him. Yeah, trying to rig the tournament. It's okay. Still love you, man. Well, thanks for sticking around. Catch you next time.
Have a good evening, everyone.